Namo Buddhaya, Namaskar. What is the importance of Guru Purnima, which is also known as Ashadh Purnima? Ashadh is a month in the Hindi calendar, and the word Guru means teacher. So it is the full moon day of the month of July, on which this festival is celebrated with great pomp and show in India. This occasion is for paying reverence to our teachers, without whose blessings we cannot move from ignorance to light, from untruth to truth, from mortality to immortality. In the life of Lord Buddha, there is a lot of importance to Ashadh Purnima, that is the full moon day of Ashadh. In fact, there are 2 days which are very important in the life of the Buddha. The first is the Vesak festival. This is the day on which he was born under a tree. This is the day on which he attained enlightenment under the peepal tree at Bodh Gaya, and this is the day on which he left his physical body at Kushinagar. Similarly, Ashadh festival is famous in 3 ways. This is the day on which his mother Queen Mahamaya was conceived. This is the day for which the mankind had waited for ages, so that Prince Siddhartha could deliver the message to the suffering mankind. And this was the night on which he left the royal palace in search of the truth. And this is the final day on which he delivered his first sermon to his disciples. He left his palace at the age of 29 and attained enlightenment at the age of 35 under the peepal tree at Bodh Gaya. It's not that from the next very day he started giving his sermons and teachings. In fact, he waited for 7 weeks, because he felt that it was not that the people didn't know what to do so that they could be liberated, but they didn't want to do it. The mankind was just like a parrot in a cage. The door of the cage was open, but the parrot didn't want to come out. So Buddha remained in that state of mind for 7 weeks, and it is said that after 7 weeks the Mother Earth cried and requested him to give his preachings, because she said that there are innumerable people who are suffering. And similarly, the Devas and the Brahma came and they said that there must be some people who will listen to your Dhamma. They have some dust on their eyes, there is some curtain which is on their eyes. Your Dhamma will be able to remove that dust and remove that curtain, and they will be able to hear. So, on their request, the Buddha decided to share his knowledge, wisdom. It was just like the sun, when it comes out in the morning, it looks at the pond and finds out which birds of the lotus will come up today and fully bloom, and which have to wait for tomorrow. So, he first thought of going to his teacher Alar Kalam, but he learned that he had passed away. Then he decided to go to his other teacher Ramaputta, Uddhak Ramaputta, but he learned that he had also passed away. Then his attention was drawn to his 5 colleagues, Panchavagya Bhikkhus, monks, who had left him and gone to Isipatan Mrigda near Saranath in Varanasi, and where they were staying. So he decided to go there and give them the sermon. This was the day on which he gave his first preaching, which is known as Dhammacakka Pavattana Sutta, which is in English known as the rotation of the wheel of the righteousness. So, there are 3 days which are important in the life of the Buddha. so far as Ashadh Purnima, full moon day of July is concerned. The same day his mother was conceived, that day he left the palace, and this was the day on which he gave his first sermon. Now, what was the sermon? What was the middle path? What were the noble truths which he gave? What was the eightfold path? We will discuss all that in the next episode. Namo Buddhaya. God bless you.